Today, we're taking a look at a platform called Autonomous AI. And the whole idea here is pretty simple, but also pretty powerful. A single automated engine that's designed to run your entire marketing strategy all from one place. So, does this question hit a little too close to home? I bet for a lot of you it does. If you're running a business or you're on a marketing team, you absolutely know that feeling of juggling a dozen different subscriptions and dashboards just to get one campaign out the door. And this really gets to the heart of the problem, what we're calling the manual stack. It's this messy, kind of complicated juggling act that so many marketing teams are just stuck in every single day. I mean, just look at this. This slide lays out the chaos perfectly, right? On any given day, your team is bouncing between a tool for social media, another one for email, one for ads, another for video, and one for the blog. Then you're trying to pull data from all these different reports, and it feels like each tool is its own little island.
But here's the bottom line. This manual way of doing things isn't just complicated, it's actively hurting your business. You're paying for all these different subscriptions, your workflows are completely disconnected, and honestly, the inefficiency of it all just slows your growth to a crawl.
So, what's the fix? Well, this is exactly where Autonomous AI steps in. The whole goal is to replace that frustrating juggling act with one single, unified dashboard for everything. And wow, this just lays out the difference perfectly. Over on the left, you've got the old way. Multiple bills, tons of hours spent creating every piece of content by hand, workflows that don't even talk to each other, and your data is scattered all over the place. But on the right, you have the autonomous approach. One subscription, AI generating content for you, workflows that are actually coordinated, and all your data right there in one dashboard. It's a total paradigm shift. Okay, that all sounds great in theory, but how does it actually work? Let's peel back the layers a bit and look at the mechanics behind this AI-powered engine. Let's walk through a real-world example to make this concrete. So imagine you're running a weekly promotion. Instead of doing everything by hand, you just trigger the campaign. That's it. From that one click, the AI generates a promo video, it creates the social media posts, it publishes everything to all your channels, and it immediately starts tracking the analytics, all from a single command. Now, you might be thinking, okay, but do I just lose all my control? And the answer is a big no. The platform actually has two modes. Autopilot is kind of your set it and forget it option. It's amazing. But for those of you who want to get your hands dirty, Pro Mode gives you full manual control to fine-tune every little detail. You know, it helps to think of this less like a single tool and more like an on-demand AI team. Seriously. You've got a marketing agent planning your strategy, a content agent that writes your copy, a growth agent that's analyzing data and adjusting on the fly, and an analytics agent that shows you what's working and what to do next. So, we've seen how it works, but let's talk about the so what. What about the actual results? Let's get into the tangible impact this kind of automation can have on a business.
And this isn't just for one specific type of company. It doesn't matter if you're an e-commerce brand, a local shop, a content creator, or even a marketing agency managing tons of clients, the core principle of automation applies to everyone.
And really, the biggest benefit, the game changer, comes back to this one number. One. One single place to see everything. No more logging into 5 different platforms just to get a clear picture of your performance. This is all about having one source of truth for all your marketing. And inside that one dashboard, you can track the metrics that actually matter. We're talking everything from views and clicks, all the way down to leads, and most importantly, revenue. You can finally connect a social media post directly to a sale and see the full performance of an entire campaign, all in one spot. So what does it cost? Well, as you'd expect, the pricing is tiered based on what you need. The starter plan is perfect for lean teams who are really just focused on content and scheduling. The Pro plan unlocks those heavy-hitting features like AI video and the campaign automation we've been talking about. And then Enterprise is built for larger teams that really need those collaboration tools and unlimited scale. You know, if there's one sentence that just sums up the entire value here, it's this one. It's all about getting that high-value output, the videos, the ads, the full campaigns, without the high-friction headache of trying to manage half a dozen different tools that don't talk to each other. And that leaves us with this final and I think pretty fascinating question. When you automate all the tedious day-to-day work of marketing, it frees up so much of your time and your team's creative energy. So if an AI is handling the campaigns, what's the next big strategic problem you're going to solve?